Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of NeoCab. Hope you're all having a good day, thanks for joining me again. We had a wonderful exchange with that guy, Sam, who just came out of prison. Hope I get to meet him again, he was nice. And I hope he gets his chocolate chip cookie business off the ground. So not only was Savvy missing, whatever was going on was forcing me to give money to Capra. My last resort. I checked in at the kiosk at the hospital, white lobby, and followed the purple floor, lighting to elevator 3 and capsule 396. The gleaming shelves slid open at my approach and sealed me in with a soft hiss. I knew it was glorified torpedo tube, but I didn't know how they made me feel like in a luxury moon pod. It's actually annoying how good Capra is at this stuff. I fell asleep immediately, and I woke up like my body had just leapfrogged ahead in space. Oh no, I didn't mean to click there, goddamn. I thought of those old body snatcher sci-fi movies. Pod people. How about capsule people? Good evening, Lena. Athena, Capra's unflappable AI, chirped at me. Yikes, this whole situation gave me the creeps. I slipped back into my car, like I wanted to apologize to it for betrayal. Physically, I felt clear-eyed and centered, like my mind had been doing yoga poses while I slept. My feel grid even glowed a reassuring white. My fourth night in Los Hoyos. Is this my life now? Making just enough coin to scrape by, never seeing the sun, on an endless search for my friend? It was starting to feel surreal. Like the moment the camera pans to the dark figure laughing in the doorway and you just know, oh, she's doomed. Alright, 35 bucks is the goal. Let's see how we do. Nothing new in the journal. We're running out of... we have to do the extra job tonight, I think, to kind of boost our cash a little. So that's where I am. Oh, what's this? Nourish me. All ye in pain, I gather my strength to rise once again. Alright, mate. Oh, the Germans. Oh, insufficient charge. Apparently I can make that one, though. 5 stars needed, okay. Alright, we'll take this one then. I guess having a lower reputation affects the kinds of jobs I can actually get. Hello. The passenger's eyes were dim as he dropped into the back seat. He looked... He looked like a bad day that came to life. He was headed to the Fife Street subway station. Could that be right? I didn't know people still took the subway. Ananon only sighed. I pulled into traffic and left him to his mood. I had my own things to stew about. I should have been with Savvy by now, drinking to my new life in Los Hoyos. A nice spicy margarita, made by a robot probably. Now I didn't even know if she was dead or alive. Aganon found my eyes in the rearview mirror. He pulled his lips into a tight, joyless smile. Lena, right? That's me. Lena, you look about as bad as I feel. It's been a rough week. Oh, I'd say it's been more than a rough week. The city feels kind of heavy, right? Yes, Los Hoyos can be a painful place. Life is pain. Pain is life. It's the only constant I find. Mind if I ask what's got you down? Everything and nothing. The tiniest slights. The most cosmic horror. I'd heard a lot of sad stories inside this car and told a few of them myself too. Something told me this one was going to be a little new. Being in a bad mood together feels kinda good, doesn't it? It does. He was quiet, but I could almost feel him forming something to say. It was intense. You seem like, He wrung his long fingers in his lap. May I tell you about something very important to me? Sure, what is it? Aganon's voice dropped deeper, like he was speaking from inside of a cave. You can carry me now on my nightly quest to seek the pain worm. It's called a Metawopian, the dark leviathan that roils beneath Los Hoyos, feasting. We nourish it, you see, you and I, and millions like us, and soon. I'm not sure I understand. Very soon, Metawopian will emerge, bellowing its cry of infinite despondence, and it will consume all of our pain. All of it. Gone. Forever. Well, that's just great. Also, the city will be destroyed. Oh? What a time to be alive. Aganon made a hissing sound. I decided to leave him in his gloomy silence. It was so dark, I almost missed the subway station. There was only a flickering sign over a dingy stairwell. He seemed like he was waiting for me to say something. Hey, at least we're feeling something, right? If we didn't, the pain worm would starve. In his dark coat, he moved across the street like a shadow and disappeared into the subway tunnel. I wondered what kind of rituals he was going to get into down there. Or maybe he'd just hop a train to the suburbs. Ah, man, only 3 stars. Only 3 stars. I need to get more money. Pain worm will rise. Alright, let's get some energy here. Gotta get some more energy for the battery. And then we can look for another job. Get a full charge here. Let's see what we got here. Gideon DeKalb. Oh, there's Sam. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. You know what? I like the sound of this. I'm going to go for this one. This customer. Gideon. A valet in a tux shot a look at me as I pulled outside the Beaux Arts pillar of the Elo Babylon. Really? Someone at this place rode Neocab? Oh wait, I didn't get to read all that. Then I saw her, a short figure with the bulk of a boxer, stalking down the red carpet towards me. The cameras went wild for her, their flashes reflected in hard metal skin. She screamed back into the blaze and flipped them the bird. Lights of the pink neon dotted her spine. What was she? Please let her be human. I don't know. Or what? The only way I'm going to another pig fundraiser is if it's for, like, an actual pig. Definitely not a robot. But she couldn't have been more than maybe 13? You're gonna catch me dead at a charity... Sorry, you're not gonna catch me dead at a charity ball for cops ever again. Same. They're the worst. Oh. I see, you're making fun of me. No, I wasn't. Whatever. Oh, that's not good. Who was this kid? Famous? Super rich? Should I be calling her ma'am? Rough night, ma'am? Let's do it. Don't call me ma'am! Oh my god! Oopsie. What are you trying to do to me? Yikes. So why are you at a charity ball for cops? Technically it wasn't for cops, but they were hosting it or whatever. Just one more corrupt cog in the machine to pass Sophie's Law. Oh, S-bomb. I'm really sorry to bring up Sophie's Law to you. Don't worry, I absolutely do not support it. I've never picked anyone up from that hotel before. You go to Babylon often? Hell no. Only when my mom needs me to... needs me for Sophie's Law photo op. Wait, your mum what's your mum have to do with Sophie's Law? Oh god. Sorry in advance. So Capra wants to own everything and everyone, right? Anywhere we go, anything we say, they want it all. Sophie's Law gets them most of the way there. It outlaws human drivers within Los Hoyos, autocars only, you know, to keep us safe. I'm aware of it. And yeah, of course you are. Anyways, my fascist mother's pushing it hard. The referendum is up for a vote any day now. She set up a fake charity to hide all the political donations. Anyway, I went and she introduced me to the chief of police. And he was like, "Oh, nice to meet you." And I said, "F-bomb off, white supremacist." Did you really say that? Hell yeah. Yancy tried to pull me away, but, you know, look at what I'm wearing. Then she said I was embarrassing her, so I left. It's true though. Did you know that institutions can be racist? Sorry, of course you do. I don't have to tell you how bad the LOPD is for people of colour. That'd be such a cool thing to say. But I don't want to wreck my rating, so I'll let that one go. She's just an ignorant 13-year-old. It's very fascist. So, you're against everything your mum stands for? Was she a bit controlling as a parent? Totally. Wait, how'd you know? You're dressed in a pink Iron Maiden. Of course, you couldn't just not mention it. Okay, so this is a Kindermech. It's the Michelle model, which they made specifically for girls. Yancy wouldn't want you to know that it's the slimline model. I can't even talk about that. Yancy's your mom? Biological mom. If you're talking who raised me, then my mums are Maya, Angelo, and James Baldwin. Wait, Maya, Angelo, and James Baldwin. Oh, okay. What does Yancy do? She doesn't do anything. But my great-grandfather had a factory that made car parts. You definitely have something in this car that's a decal part. All Yancy does is throw away his money. Let's see here. I never heard of a Kindermech. I'm not surprised, it's super expensive. I had nothing to say to that. Yancy put me in this when I was 4, after I got hit by a car. But I was fine after the surgery, she totally overreacted. But she's got it, so if it's happened again, like that happens to everybody twice, I wouldn't even feel it. Can you take it off? Not until I'm 18. Wow, that's horrible. Don't you know that when you're officially old enough to make your own decisions, apparently? How is that legal? That is what I've been saying my whole life. I've tried getting emancipated, you know? But the courts in this country are terrified of Yancy. It's so sick and fascist. What does it feel like? It's torture. She always knows where I am. She can check in whenever she wants. There's a camera in here. She can see what I'm looking at. I tried to pierce my ears once and my arms locked in place. I even tried to put F-bomb fascism sticker on. And it peeled right off the chassis. There's a content filter. Wow. You must be able to take it off to go to sleep at least. No. I can't take it off. How does she shower? Ever. It's so unfair. Yeah, it's pretty extreme. Right? Why doesn't anyone else see that? Where do you live anyway? You'll see it. Over the last few minutes, the streets had gotten cleaner, the buildings around us had gotten taller, and the people? Actually, there wasn't a soul in sight. This is me. We pulled up to a high-rise with a titanium gate etched with lions. Hey Athena, open gate. The lights in her suit pulsed and the gate creaked open. What's with the lions? Ah, look at this. I got a message from Yancy. Thank you at least for going home and not your aunt's or God knows where. We'll talk in the morning. In the meantime, think about your political opinions. You'll be more persuasive using reasoned arguments, rather than obscene outbursts. What bull S-bomb? It's bull S-bomb, right? Yes, stay angry, Gideon. Yeah, I want a better rating. I'm going for the rating. Anger's the only thing they're really afraid of. Well-behaved women rarely make history. I think your passion is what the world needs. There we go. Right on, I knew you'd get it. It's so important. I'm going to tell everyone I know to vote no to Sophie's Law this week. Maybe we can make a difference. Her metal-tipped fingers danced on the door handle. I just gotta say, I don't get to talk to many people who treat me like a person. And not a kid. It seemed like she was going to say something else, but she shifted in her suit. Then, in a flash, she was out the door. And I watched her near the arched double doors. As I watched her near the arched double doors, I got this awful sense that the suit was doing the walking, not her. I waited to make sure that she got inside okay, as if anything could hurt her. She looked back at me before the gate slammed shut. At least I think she did. It happened so quickly. Excellent. How did we do? I'll take the 5 stars. Awesome. She's a great driver and so interesting to talk to. Really gets it. Absolutely brilliant. Oh. Popo. What did I do, officer? Oh god, not now. I'd seen LOPD officers in the news before. The cold black screens where their faces should be. I pulled over, hands on the wheel, eyes up, deep breaths. We've had some compelling reports about neocabs on the road tonight. What have I done wrong? One moment, Miss Romero. Is that my name? He turned away, but I could hear him speaking in a hushed tone. On every channel? This one must have pissed off the wrong people. We'll get the word out. How much was this gonna cost me? No, 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 no. It couldn't be her. His visor. Oh, look who it is. It's Savvy. What does she do? I scanned the car for anything of hers. I sat up straight to her and tried to keep my expression blank. Tried even to hide even the slightest hint of recognition. But it didn't matter. There she was, her face on every screen, bathing the city in a blood-red glow. Savvy. What have you done? Ma'am? Officer? Anything else, officer? Come on, let me go, yeah? Let me go. You're in a hurry to get somewhere, aren't you? I'm on the clock. I'm trying to make a living here. Well, aren't we all? Just watch your speed out there. Whew. You're not a Capra. Yeah. Don't remind me. And look, I'm legally obligated to ask you this. Have you seen the individual pictured in this bulletin? No, sir. I didn't trust my voice not to shake. Okay, so I shook my head. Yeah, why would a neo-cabbie ever know a Capra employee? She works for Capra? Okay, that's new. She must have been pretty high up in the food chain too. Don't put out citywide APBs for rogue janitors, do they? Guess not. Well, report any sightings to the criminal right away. Yes, officer. That'll be all. Drive safely, ma'am. No problem, dude. Can I go now? Savvy was wanted and I just lied to the LOPD. And what had he meant by Capra employee? No way she was working for them, right? This couldn't be happening. Somewhere in this city was Savvy's apartment with the extra room all set up for me and the bricks of sage incense squirreled away in every closet. Would I ever see that place? Do I even want to see that place? Because if I go there and it's under surveillance, I'll get tied to her. Would I ever see her again? Oh, Liam. Hey, Liam, it's Liam. Hello, Liam. Hey, Liam. How are things going your end? Somewhere between Ish and yikes, that'll do. Well, I hope it's closer to Ish. Reason I'm texting you is I just met pretty much the coolest person, a quantum witch. I know her. Yeah, what are the odds? I think that's more for Una to say. Right? We have been talking all night about random things that aren't really random and the difference between impossible and improbable and also zombie cats. Anyways, Una says hi. Gonna go check out this spot Ragmegetti now. Have a good one. You too. Liam and Una now. There was a match made in quantum heaven. I had no idea how I could help fix a timeline. I just wanted to fix my own life at the moment. At least I was making a name for myself in this town. A quantum witch at a time. I was well after midnight and I'd met my ride quota. I checked my field grid. Blue. I had it in me to push for one more ride. Tough. I did say that we would need to push on, so we should push on. get some extra coin here. Hopefully I have enough charge. I'm pretty sure I'm quite low. Pick up request. Where are we? Oh, I guess I could help this guy again. Charlie Elliott. Let's see what he has to say. We're about to meet Charlie again. I think I just wanted to give him a piece of my mind. Maybe I was just surprised to see him hailing a Neo cab after last time. Part of me hoped he'd have some news about Savvy. Yep, we'll go for this. But as I pulled up to the Capra Tower to pick up the jackass who threatened me, I was questioning way more than just my instincts. Just my luck. Lena Romero. You know my last name? What's a human girl like you doing at a tech campus like this? Let's see. Pretending not to hear lines like that. Oh, that was a little too clinched for you. No, cliched for you, sorry. Honestly, I despise small talk too, but manager types expect you to BS with them, so I got good at faking it. Got good at faking it, sorry. Don't go through the motions on my account. I'm glad we could get that out of the way. Why are you being so nice to me? Yes, I wanted to apologize. I was a little rude the other night. Really? A little rude? You gave me 1 star. You could have gotten me termed. Huh? There's no way they'd fire you for 1 bad review. Wake up, Capra Cadet. Neocab drivers have a little mantra. 5 to survive. Anywhere below that, perfect average, we're on the edge. 4-star rating is a slap in the face. 1-star rating, that's a knockdown punch. Well, I had no idea. That sounds like a bad algorithm. I would weigh the averages differently if I were coding it. Well, you're coding my replacement, so I suppose that's true. But the Capra app doesn't even ask for ratings anymore. I'm truly sorry about that rating, okay? Not knowing isn't an excuse. Fair's fair. I'm giving you 5 stars tonight, no matter what. Ooh, okay. That's actually a halfway decent apology, Charlie. I'm trying. I'm not always like this, you know. It's been extremely stressful since Savvy disappeared. She stole something from us, from Capra. I can't get into it, but let's just say my life has been a living nightmare since she left. And things won't go back to normal until you find her? That's a familiar scenario. Ah, of course you get it. Which reminds me, what would you say to trading information? I'll tell you everything I know. Let's see here. I might consider it, but only if it gets Savvy out of this mess. It definitely will. Each night she stays a fugitive, things get worse for her. But if she comes forward quietly, there's a good chance to let her off easy. Ah, come on. You expect me to believe that? Crisis communications, you know? If she comes forward quietly, huh? You don't know Savvy as well as you think you do. She's never done anything quietly in her life. Maybe you don't know Savvy as well as you think. She was my only real friend at work, or so I thought. I trusted her. I opened up to her in a way I never do, not in years, not even with boyfriends. And she just leaves, tosses a match over her shoulder and vanishes. I'm sorry that happened to you. Well, get ready. She'll do the same to you. Just let me off here. Oh, damn. Finally. I need to say this. Any information you do share with me, nobody will know it came from you. Not Capra, not Savvy. Think about it. Sure. But only if you think about this. Everything you accuse Savvy of doing, Capra did to me and thousands of others. I depended on them, and I thought they valued me. But they were just telling me whatever I wanted to hear. The nanosecond they didn't need me, I was done. Dumped like a trash on the curb. Speaking of, here's your curb. I can totally see what you're... Bye, Charlie. I better get those 5 stars. Yes. Here's 5 stars for your trouble. Do judges take star ratings into account during sentencing? Alright. Not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. Find a place to crash out. I guess, I can make it there.